Kia ora whanau, Ricardo Yerimana here. I just wanted to upload a quick audio and just tell all of the people out there, all the whanau out there, about the awesome mahi that the Maori Ranger Security Division does here in Aotearoa, here in New Zealand. A couple of months back, I was getting harassed by Oranga Tamariki. Now, one of their high-ranking agents was harassing me, and she came around to my address, my home address, uninvited, unannounced, just showed up randomly, and asked me if they could set up a meeting in regards to my children. And you know, I had nothing to hide, so I said, yeah, no, sweet as. Anyway, a couple of weeks passed. It was about a month passed actually, and it was a week before the actual meeting was going to happen. And then, me personally, whānau, I'm a firm and mighty believer in God. I believe that God created each and every one of us. I believe that there's a creator who created us. But anyway, God told me a week before the meeting that Oranga Tamariki were going to uplift my children. And I said to him, well, what am I meant to do with that? What am I going to do? And he said to me straight away, the reason why you have been on this hikoi that you have been on is exactly for this, because now you're going to have to write a letter. And just a little bit about the hikoi I was on, whānau. I was already studying into our sovereign, independent, customary, inherent rights as Māori, and I was already doing studies within the whole system of laws here in New Zealand, and the way that they have their jurisdiction here in New Zealand, and just different articles and the human rights articles and indigenous rights articles, and just I was already into that stuff before this happened. So anyway, I started to write a letter, and then I after I'd written the letter, I rang Peter and Monica. Well, I rang Peter, and I told him what was going on, and yeah, we had a yarn, and then Monica ended up emailing me a copy of their first notice. Now that first notice is on their website. To everyone out there, it's on their website, the first notice. I was going to download the first notice myself. I had already downloaded the first notice myself, but Monica emailed it anyway, so I went and printed 5 copies off of it. Went down to the kids' primary school, got the primary school principal to stamp each and every notice and to sign each and every one of the notices. I then took the notices along with my letter stating my case, reasons why I won't be coming to their meeting that they wanted to have, and I dropped the first notices off, and the letter off to myself. I dropped it off to the Greyland Oranga Tamariki office, to the reception, and I recorded the whole thing. I'd done the same thing when I dropped it off at the Avondale police station, dropped the notices off there as well, and video recorded that. I still have the footage of that, the video footage, just for proof. Proof is always good. But yeah, anyway, I done that, and pretty much, not even pretty much, like straight up ever since I served those notices to them, whānau, never ever heard from them again. I never ever heard anything. I didn't hear a boo, nothing. I never heard nothing from no Oranga Tamariki or peace officer agents ever again, and I still haven't. But yeah, like, for all of yous out there who are doubting the mahi that Peter and Monica do in the Maori Ranger Security Division here in Aotearoa, they do an awesome job. I know that they do so much mahi all over New Zealand. Yeah, Monica's based down in Christchurch, Peter's out in West Auckland here, over in Henderson. They have their offices there, but yeah, the head office is down Christchurch. But yeah, they do awesome mahi all over the country for different ones in New Zealand. I know that they've helped people with court cases. They've gotten people out of prison. I know that they've helped heaps of people with oranga tamariki situations. Yeah, like they said, like some of the things they say, just do not consent. We have rights, and obviously it takes a little bit of mahi a bit of mahi and a bit of soul searching, but as they say, knowledge is power, and it's been a very informative and very rewarding hikoi. And they help people get out of the governing system here in New Zealand. I'm proof of one of them. I just got my letter of acknowledgement from the Minister of Internal Affairs, the Honourable Tracy Martin. Just got my letter of acknowledgement, acknowledging my statement of understanding that I'd sent down to them. So just awesome. Big ups to you, Peter, and Monica. If you fellas, I know they're real busy, and I know he's probably gonna, the pro Peter's probably gonna hate me for saying this, but man, if you fellas need to know anything, Peter's the man to ask. He's very, very knowledgeable man, and he won't put you wrong. He's straightforward. That's what I like about him. He's just straight to the point. He's got the answers. He's very knowledgeable. But anyway, thank you, brother Peter and Sister Monica for your guys' help, and to all of you whānau out there who are doubting the mahi that they do. No need to doubt at all, whānau. Just like I said, just got to get in there, do a little bit of mahi, and you'll be home and hose. Too much.